Okay guys, mail day. Broke down and my second phone is finally done, and yeah, so I had to get a new phone, so I'm testing it out. These phones are ridiculous. I do like the stylus for work, so the only phone that has the stylus now is the S22 Samsung. So yeah, I had to drop down and spend $1,200. Then once you buy a charger and all the other stuff you need in a case, you're out the door at $1,500. So that ate into the card budget. But wanted to test it out, and so far I'm liking it. This thing has, I think, 5 cameras on it, not counting the one on the front, which is obviously more than the one I had before with just one camera. I had the Note 8 previous. Anyway, so I'm going to go through some pickups, and these are some auction wins. Do have some packages here to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I already opened up some stuff from several weeks. I just haven't had time to show these off, so I hope you guys enjoy them like I do, and let's go through them. So here's some cards that I did not have. Here's the Yount 75 Hostess. I don't know if it has the perforated edge, or this was the the panel and this was the outside card, or it's just missing. Because if it's missing the dotted lines where you have that perforated notches all the way around, if you could see that on all 4 sides, they'll grade it with a numerical number grade, whatever. But I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the panels. I don't know much about these as far as if the end panel didn't have that perforation. But either way, authentic is fine with me. If it gets slabbed up, it'll display with my 75 tops and the OPG and stuff like that, rookies. Here's an upgrade. And as you guys know, I've mentioned many times, set collector, big time into sets. This thing is amazing. So it's going to be an upgrade. I have a PSA 6. I have a couple RAWs. I have 3 sets of the 73s and 3 sets of the 75s. Those are probably 2 of my favorites in the 70s. So I just keep building more sets. Here is an upgrade. This is my 83 OPG set. My last video, I pulled a 9 and a crossover from a GAI slab, which it's borderline. It's 9+. It's really, really nice. So put that with my binder set, pulled this out. I'm gonna get this one graded. I don't think my brother-in-law has this one, so I'll give him first cracks at this. This is a really nice clean copy too. Left to right's really nice. Obviously just top to bottom's off, but you could see the, I call it that tops marbling. You know, it's hard to see this. This thing's got a lot of glare in this case, but surface is just really, really clean. Can't tell unless it's out. Well, let's pull it out and check it out. But yeah, you could see that original surface. That's what I look for. I mean, it's just, this card is sharp. So hopefully they don't ding us too bad on that centering top to bottom, but solid 8 all day. Outside shot at a 9. I don't know if that 60/40, 65/35 top to bottom, but the rest of the card, you know, qualifies. Just really, really sharp, and these are just so tough. The Sandberg, not so much as the Gwyn. Boggs does not have an OPG rookie in the 83 set, just Sandberg and Gwyn. Schmidt's in here. I got a PSA 9 in the Schmidt, so I pulled out the, where's it at over here? I pulled the Schmidt out too. And I'll see if my brother-in-law needs that. He can have first cracks at a lot of the stuff that I just have secondaries of, and so forth. Here's the Gwyn from my set, and the reason I'm grading this one is these are just so hard to get centered at all. Usually it's one direction over the other, but this one left to right is really nice, but it's the top to bottom. So I have this one on a PSA 9 as well. So I'm going to send these 2 off and see how those do. Upgrade will definitely be... My other raw ones are good too. You know, they're 6s/7s, but I do have that graded 7. It's really well centered, so I chose that over a couple raw ones. And then this one, I'm hoping to get a 7 or better. I think it's nicer than that, but, you know, I'm biased because it's my card, obviously. And then pick this one up at a show. Smells like a wet, moldy basement. as you can see, but no creases, and the scratch there is on the case, but yeah, no creases, and it just stinks, and it's got some marking all over it. But you know, considering where these came from, and I don't have the feller, so don't really care what it comes back as long as it's encased and it matches the others. It'll go nice with my feller display. I picked up some of these stand-ups in the back here. These are the ones that you see, the green and yellows, the newer top set, but this is what they used to look like. I'm not sure if this is the original version made by Topps, or I'm not sorry, not by Topps, where they got that idea from. But yeah, this one's just missing the other part, but it's pretty solid. The bat's in decent shape. It's all there. So these things are pretty cool. I was able to pick those up from a seller. And all right, let's go. This one was listed as poor. It was all colored up and everything, but look at the centering on that Spawn rookie. I mean, 48 leaf. I mean, it's just a great card. So hopefully it comes back authentic. Even if it gets an altered, I don't care. I mean, the thing's amazing. Centering is awesome. So got it for a really good price as well. Found this one going through my doubles. My brother-in-law needed a Whitaker, so I put one aside for him because I had a bunch of loose cards that I upgraded over the years and just found a box. And I think I have this Morris already in an 8 maybe, but yeah, this thing, the centering is really, really nice. It doesn't have that shift and tilt like a lot of them do. And then, you know, the 70s cards, sometimes you see that diamond cut, the tapered cut. 75 Topps is obviously the worst for diamond cuts where they look like they're cut on a wedge. But let's see if I get rid of that glare. Yeah, this card is just no chipping on the back. All you see is orange through and through. So I'm hoping this one grades a little bit better, but I think this centering might be better. So if I still get the 8, it'll be an upgrade swap, and then I'll just sell off the other one. Here is an awesome card. I think PSA 6 is selling for 150 to 200, somewhere in that range. It is in a bigger case, which I don't like because the front of the card has the careful with this one. The front of the card has this, which is unscratched, and then the back of the slab, you know, just imagine a card stacked 2 on top of each other, you know, like this. That's the size of the slab. But I don't like how they have this on the back side, and then the label is the reverse. So this is what you see on the back, you know, this here. But very, 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 very slight corner touch. But the centering and the color, it's not all browned up. It's just, if I can get that light going. The day you want the light, it doesn't come in. But the color on this registration, I mean, look at that gloss on that red. You know, these cards, just, you don't see that often. But I bought a GAI slab that, you know, nobody wanted. And I got it for 50 bucks. Cracked it out, and I'll submit it. And I gotta hope I get better than a 6 on this, whether I go SGC or PSA. But nonetheless, 50 bucks for that, even if I had to buy that raw for more than that, it's worth it. So I was just happy because the color and the unscratched as well. So, and then here is a Dobie. It's pretty nice. These things just inauthentic. I don't know why they just shot up so much, but this does have a very slight little scuff here. I don't know if that's paper loss or considered, but it's just the slightest scuff where it's missing the middle number there and part of the 2. But man, look at the centering on this thing and the color. And I've got another one. I think I showed it off in my my last video that I did with stuff, the stuff that I'm possibly going to be sending off. This stuff just sits in my PSA SGC graded box, where I show off the cards that are just potentially going to be going out. I I think back here is the back here is, it's in here somewhere. I bought it and it had tape on it, and I think I got it for, I want to say a couple $100, not even. There it is. But an authentic just went for like 600 some bucks. So these things shot up like in the last month or two. It's pretty wild. But I think it's got a lot of character with the tape on it. You know, came in a book. You know, it was nice because the back wasn't what do you call it? So you could see the 240 number is missing. Yeah, 240. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Check out the coloring. You could see the sleeve here. And that came with this card. So they were both sold as authentic, and I got a great price on them. So, and this thing, you know, you could see there's ink and who knows, watercolor paint, whatever. But I really don't care, because if these are in a slab and authentic, I mean, they look great. You know, it's almost like you just wipe that crap off of there. I don't know why somebody colored that in, but whatever. It looks great. So be excited to get those sent out. So yeah, that's the that is the Dobies that I picked up. And let's see, these go back in here. So we'll see what goes out and what I end up sending. There's the Bowman spawn too, to match up with that one. So check out that video when I go through this whole entire box and show that off. It's a little lengthy, but hope you guys will enjoy that. It's a great box. I mean, that box alone, just ungraded, is awesome. So with this whole PSA prices, and stuff's always going to come down. You know, just everybody be patient. It'll always come back down. I mean, we're at 22 a card now for members. So I'm going to send some stuff out just because I have a lot of modern to go through and to move with prospects and things like that. So if I get the stuff back later on, you know, when the season starts up next year in April, that's good for me. I'm happy. So now it's about the time to start sending. If you're banking on that 3-month wait, let's just double it and call it 6. That'd be great. Then you get it back by April. Things are good. Forget about the Harold Baines argument, Hall of Fame or no Hall of Fame. This guy, this is the crime dog. The biggest crime is him not in the Hall of Fame. So I've been buying these up as much as I can when I see them, especially this nicely centered. So this one will take over my other 9 that I have, and then need to get the leaf. And I did buy some sets. Hopefully they're in here. We'll see if they came. But see what this one is. This one is to my autograph collection. Mazeroski, rookie auto. Pretty cool. So whenever I see decent price, I mean, 100. I think I got this for 160. He was asking 180. I got it for 160 shipped. Yeah, hard to beat that for a rookie card. Autographed Hall of Famer, authentic through the autograph authentication through PSA already done for you. I think I showed these off. Yeah, I showed those off last video, so it's good there. Let's see here. Okay, these were a few pickups too recently, and again, my brain's all over the place like an idiot. So I ended up buying, I need one for my set, so I ended up buying 2 of these, a 6.5 and a 7.5, which I've been after for a while, and I've seen these cards go up and up and up and up, and I just got tired of waiting, so I got both of them, I guess. So yeah, one's for sale. And what is this? I think it was just reuse this sleeve. Yeah, it's just a reused case. This thing peels right off. I was gonna say this doesn't belong to this card. It's only a 4.5. Yeah, 4.5, but nice color. And horrible glare. I can see if I can change this up. Get it closer. There we go. Color registration, very, very nice. Is it nicer than a 4.5? Absolutely. I've seen Manals and 5s and stuff like that, but this thing's very, very clean. Left to right. Just off a little left to right and top to bottom. But it's still a clean card, so 4.5, I thought for the grade and the price, I couldn't pass it up. So happy to add that one to my set, and I think I have it raw. I don't have that graded yet. I bought a lot of these, which I like the cereal stuff, the chip stuff, the obscure stuff, the stuff that nobody really wants. A lot of people collect it, but it's not as popular, I should say. These discs are pretty cool. So there is an Aaron in here, which I already have in a 10, but I think I'll probably end up doing the set. Here's the Yount. Let's see here. There's comments. There's a football one. A Staubach. That's cool. So these are different. The cream, that's different, and these are the zips. So the back of this one will have the cream chips, and these ones have the zips. So baseball. So make your own sundae. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, the regional stuff's nice. And there's the Brett. So they got the Brett, the Yount, and then there's Seaver. Seaver's got a little bit of stain on it. Yaz, Carlton Fisk. These are in great shape. Morgan. I think I paid 40 bucks for the lot. It's pretty awesome. I thought there was an Aaron in here. I could be wrong. Wait a second. Did I get an Aaron with this? Or no, maybe it's the exhibit Aaron that I bought. Morgan, Fisk, Yaz, Seaver, Brett, and Yount. I think that's the reason I bought this. I wanted that Brett and Yount. Richie Zisk, Singer, Campaneris. Yeah, that's what it was. I bought the exhibit and these off of the same seller. Saved on a little shipping too. He just happened to list a couple things. So I already have this exhibit, but this is the stat back. So I did not have the stat back. So it was pretty cool to add, and it's not in bad shape. Which, again, these are more of a display for me. But yeah, this one's got some good color, some decent gloss left to it, and it's pretty solid. It's not, you know, all flimsy and beat up. It does have all the toning in the typical stuff you see on the back. What I call the old, still got that smell like that old comic book where that paper just tones. But anyway, I'll get that slabbed one day. Not in any hurry for this one to get slabbed up, but pretty cool to have. And then, you know, I can flip this one around and then show the stat back when I display it with my other one that's already graded. So pretty cool to get those. And I couldn't tell you what I paid. I know it was 40 bucks for these discs, and then that Hank Aaron came with the Hank Aaron came from the same seller. Okay, so let's see what these are. 5 times. Okay. Oh, these are the McGriffs that I was buying up. I've been buying up a lot of these, so nobody get any ideas, because I know this guy's getting in the Hall of Fame. May not be this next year, maybe 10 years from now, but then all these cards will just shoot up. So I'm tired of missing out and just paying all this high money for all these Hall of Famers, so I am buying stuff up now. Plus, I know a lot of people that would want these, so it's just easy for me to get them in lots. Save on shipping, but let's see how these condition. They are a little bit off-centered. This is extremely tough to get in high grade. They're just low pop, but you know, they're out there. So let's see if there's anybody else in here other than Fred McGriff. There's Crime Dog. So yeah, off left to right, but nice gloss, good corners, sharp cards. Focus. There we go. 51 games, 176 at-bats, 5 homers, 20 RBIs, 227 average. I mean, Cal Ripken was great. I mean, he played a lot of games, and he got into the Hall of Fame. I mean, this guy played a lot of games. I mean, what is he, 1 season away from 500 homers? So, yeah. So that's that. And then let's finish it up with this big purchase here. And then we'll wrap this video up for the pickups. This one I'm super excited about, and I can't believe it's the grade that it got, being a a 2. But the reason I got a 2 is for this light scuff on the back here. Very light scuff right here. That little scuff. It's not really, I mean, call it paper loss, you call it a scuff, but I'm looking at a 3 on an auction right now for the same card, and it's up to like $1,400. And I got this for $13.50 shipped. And I'm extremely happy with it. I mean, the front of this card is amazing. So the only reason, there's no creases on this card. This is a solid 4 all day plus for this card without that little scuff on the back. So with that little scuff, and I don't call it paper loss because I've seen with stains and just beat to hell get better than 2s. So when I saw this, I was like, hey, for the price, could not beat it. Happy to have it. Seller was awesome. He was at $1,500. I got it for $13.50. And yeah, this thing's amazing. So happy to have it. And that wraps up the mail days that I had sitting around here and recent pickups. This will pair nice with my Portrait Cy Young. I just can't get over this card, how this is only a 2. But, you know, grading is grading, and, you know, that's missing a little bit of a... And I don't even know if that's paper loss. It looks like a scuff to me. It really does. Wow. Or almost like it's missing some print right there. Whatever. I mean, who knows? But I'll take it. Call it whatever I want. But it's if that's a straight 2, then I'm buying these all day. So give me every 2 that looks like this. There's not another 2 that's going to be as nice as this. I mean, look at that front. Wow, I'm pleased with this. I gotta send him a thank you. It's nicer in person than I thought, so this made my day here. Happy to get this one. I've been saving up for this card for a long time, and you know, you see them in PSA grade for more money just because of the slab, but you cover this up and have anybody inspect it. I mean, I'm thinking better than a 2, but you know, with the standards of what they are, they don't change them for each card. They are what they are. So with that paper loss, yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I got a bunch of videos to upload coming up here, and I already filmed about 3 or 4 before I broke my other phone. And hope you like what you see. And yeah, please like and subscribe.